That song was longer than it usually is. Was it longer than usual? Can you hear me? Mic on? Mic on. Mic's on. Hey, everybody, how's it going? I can't believe that I had enough time. I started the song. I had to make a thumbnail, and I made the thumbnail, but I started the song before I had loaded it up or anything, and I had to get it on there. And yeah. How's it going, everybody? What a flippin' day. Oh, my gosh. I'm sorry to tell anybody who was waiting for Unos and quads. Oh, you're all going to kill me. You're all going to kill me. I'm going to go here. I'm going to look over here and see what's left. I will tell you this, guys. We'll have to... Quindor's here. Quindor can tell you. You can hear me? Oh, good. Quindor can tell us. Be on for an hour. Won't be able to tune in until then. Oh, Ryan. Okay. Well, we'll be on just about an hour. I got a meeting just after 7 o'clock and then another meeting at 8 o'clock. What a day. And today wasn't even a work day. I don't like being busy. I like just chilling, tinkering. Anywho, so if you didn't catch it, we did get the Unos and quads in stock and posted them on the site last night, like late last night when I got home from work, which was late. And we had 200 data boosters. They're all gone. We had, let's see, what did we have for Unos and quads? Oh, all of the quads are gone. Wow. We had what did we have? 600 quads? I think we had 600 quads. They're all gone. We do still have a few Unos, and that's it. I looked at the website, over 700 orders in the last 24 hours, less than 24 hours. And we filled 500 of them, and then we ran out of boxes. So to get some more boxes to ship the rest. So forgive me if for the rest of you if it takes a couple days. Oh, we still have the regular Unos. That's good. So we have regular Unos in stock, which used to be the most popular thing. The Uno external antennas, I don't think we had very many, and they're gone. Oh, we still have Unos. Okay, we still have Unos we still have 300 and some Unos, both Ethernet and the Wi-Fi. So we're good. Ethernet and Wi-Fi. Whew, man. Building another hobbit hole, that type of meeting. I wish. How's it going, Nicolas? No, my meeting at 7 o'clock is about a different PermaTrack manufacturer, actually. I like what we've been making, but it's been taking its time. But I will also say, I haven't posted it for sale yet, but PermaTrack is here. So I did spend a couple hours this afternoon. We received the truck, 500 boxes of PermaTrack. Most of it is white with bottom holes. It is in the storage unit. It is ready to go. My plan is tonight before I go to bed to put it on the website and post it up for sale. So here we go. Okay. So we're all out of quads. We've got more boosters on the way. Quindor's going to send another box of boosters. And I've got some Unos, about 300 300 of the Wi-Fi and 300 of the Ethernet. Okay. And I'm hoping to be able to get some more orders out tomorrow. I do need to head up to the Hobbit Hole tomorrow and be there for the next couple of days. Maybe we can have the kids can do some stuff. New manufacturer, cheaper option. I wish, Nicholas. No, it's not. The new manufacturer would be a more expensive option. So we can discuss this. I mean, you guys are my reason for being. So I'm happy to kind of bring you into the process. So what we've been getting from China is galvanized sheet metal and painted galvanized sheet metal. It's fairly thick stuff. It's like 20-something gauge, 26 gauge steel, I think, or galvanized sheet metal. And it's good. I don't really have a problem with what we're getting from China other than sometimes the shipping. Like today we had, of the 500 boxes, we probably had 50 boxes, maybe not quite 50 boxes that were crushed in one way or another. And hopefully the track is going to be in decent shape, but certainly the boxes aren't shippable as they are. But it's the timing. So this other option is aluminum. It's aluminum. It's the same stuff that you have your gutters and your soffit made out of. It's just bent differently. And I'm not sure if it'll, like, these are not exact. Like there will be a machine that would bend it exactly. They would be a little bit more V-shaped like this, though. Like our current PermaTrack is not V-shaped like this. So it would be kind of V-shaped like this. And at least this size, I don't think we could fit the pixels in there sideways. So we'd have to make it wider to put the pixels in sideways to have holes in the sides. So, but yeah, we would sell it for the same price. Our goal is to sell it for the same price, but it would cost us, quite a bit more per box to get it. But I think we're going to do it, but it won't be available until next year. If things go well, we might be able to get our first batch of this aluminum stuff in like March, maybe. So, especially when you pay way more and wait way longer for crushed boxes. I know. They've done better, incrementally better, as we've gotten more shipments. I think this is like our 5th maybe shipment from China. And they've gotten better, but they just don't put a lot of care or thought into some of it sometimes. Anyways, didn't mean for the question mark. Should have been an exclamation mark. Anyways, all right. So, been watching, in silence since football's on. Ooh, who's playing, Bling? Who's playing? Who is playing? I didn't get to say hi to everybody, but hello, y'all. Hello, y'all. So somebody did say, you are brave to build an LED cube. I agree. But I've been wanting to do this for so long, and I found this kit, and the reason that I got this particular kit, and the link is in the description, but I can also show you up here. That's the stream schedule. This is the link. I guess I could just done that. That's what that's for. And I bought this. This is not one that that somebody gave me. This is 16 by 16, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, it's 8 by 8. You're right. It's 8 by 8. Need support with shipment from China. Let me know when. Oh, hey, how you doing, Sachi? Where you been, my friend? Where you been? How you doing? That's right, man. I haven't seen you in forever. Okay, now it's back on. When I move the microphone, sometimes I pull it out. Yeah, it's 8 by 8 by 8. Killed the mic, I know. How's it going, Justin? Our China guys are pretty good, but I think we're going to diversify a little bit. And audio's gone. Anyways, the reason that I got this kit was because instead of having like just the LEDs all like bent and soldered together, like some of them they just like tell you, okay, bend the edge, the wires, and solder them together. I'm like, holy crap. Instead of doing that, this one has these little PCBs. So it's got these LED PCBs. So I can do all this. I mean, it's going to be a lot of soldering, but I can do some soldering. I don't know how much you guys want to just watch me solder, but I would really love to get started on this. At least kind of, hey baby.
Hi. Those over there did jeans. Yeah.
Why? Do you need some?
Someone just needs 2 Unos.
Oh, somebody downstairs needs 2 Unos?
Yeah.
Just regular Unos? Yes, the ones that are in the Unos.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
And tell him to hurry home. I'm on the stream. He can watch. I love you, baby. Thank you.
Love you.
Gracie did so good today.
I'm making pumpkin muffin.
Oh, I can't wait to have a pumpkin muffin. Gracie did so good today. Dawson was a super trooper. I got Dawson out of school today. I got Zach out of school today. Dawson worked his butt off for me. He probably put in 8 hours at least of just constant packing of stuff, and then took him with me to unload the pallets of PermaTrack. And then Janice and Zoe didn't help, actually. She's the one that didn't, but Zoe, she hadn't been here. Grace and Holly and Janice, everybody pitched in today and helped. And somebody just was at the front door to pick up their thing. So there you go. I up on this channel in Espanol. So what are you saying? Is you're cheating? Yeah. How's it going, Rob? That's right. That's right. Play smarter. Play smarter, not harder. Something like that, right? I think I can solder all of this stuff. I think, all these things are sort of through board stuff. So I'm feeling pretty good about this. What if an LED in the middle fails? That would suck. Starting now. Want to see how this kit works. Okay, let's do it. You're the dad of the year, getting kids out of school for YouTube. It works, right? You can see on my face that the boom, boom, the red light is flashing. No, you know what I need is some hot glue. Where's Marshmallow Man? Need some hot glue. Need some hot glue. Okay. Anyways, let's see if I can find this Google Drive thing here. Oh, I could do it on my phone. Am I still muted? No. Need hot glue? That I do. It's an old cord, so yeah. But it's I need it because it's really long because my PC is actually in the closet. It's not even next to me. I'm okay now? Okay, good. Thank you. All right, let's see. I think I linked this in my Google Drive. So let's see if I did. User manual. Yeah, this is it. Yes. Okay. All right. Okay, I got the instructions up here. Here's the instructions. Blah, 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 blah. This is about the software. Where's the instructions for the kit? Oh, shoot. This is not the instructions for the kit. Okay. Go back to looking for the instructions for the kit. I'm sure they're there. Hot snot per Dave Jones. I don't know what that means. No idea. User manuals. Oh, software operation. Must be software operation. How's it going, buddy? I just gave you all kinds of props for being the super trooper. Why? Oh, why? Can you guys just go shoot around? Assembly. Oh, there's videos. All right, I want to share this and to start, copy link, add shortcut to drive, my drive. Just add right there, okay. Now it should be here, my drive, assembly. All right, this is what we got, kids. Here's the instructions. You want me to make that black screen so it doesn't burn everybody's retinas out? Thank you for subscribing, by the way. Oh, hey, thank you very much. Got my first LED strip deployed about a week ago, and I have 5 more strips on the outside that I'm going to put up in the spring. Your vids have been invaluable, as well as the DrZzs. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Lister Fiend, thank you, my friend. That is mucho appreciated. Would you like unicorns or planes? So unicorns or planes. If you don't know that reference, because it's been a while, that was what Frank used to do on his streams. If it wasn't unicorns or planes, it was dogs or cats, he would say. Do you like dogs or cats? So dogs or cats. And then he had these crazy little things. What's up, Blade? Nobody even said Node Red. I thought about doing Node Red tonight when I realized I wasn't going to be able to go to the Hobbit Hole tonight. I thought about doing Node Red. We want the train. Blade wants the train. Do I watch this or go to bed? Watch this. Come on. No. Choo-choo. Kind of sounds like a train. But then it does have a horn that sounds like a semi-truck. All right. Bring, bring. All right. Ralph Bloom, thank you for following. 2 a.m. Juke. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Okay, let's see what we can find here. Okay. DIP hole. So this kind of just shows the front and the behind. Okay. So there's a front and a back to the board. No surprise. Okay, this looks like what they're calling the front. Okay, they're calling this part the front. I just recognize that little thing there in the corner. So that's the front. And so we've got these guys, a whole bunch of these guys that got to go on there. That's going to be easy. You can just solder the crap out of those. So I won't do that. Let's do some of these components that look hard, shouldn't we? Let's do some of these things that look hard. So the things that look hard back here. Okay. Because that's what's important, is that I do the hard stuff while everybody's watching. Because if I'm going to screw up, let's screw up on the big stuff that really matters. Because I never get distracted or have any lack of focus while I'm doing this. Just click the link in your description to the cube. That's very cool. Thank you, Slang. Thank you. I'm up for Node Red, but I don't think mine is up at the moment. Oh. I guess start on 1. Oh, yeah, this is number 3. Let's start on 1. Good point. Oh, so that's doing the LEDs. So this is interesting how this is going to work. So these are not individually addressable, right? They are, it looks, I don't know how that's going to work. They should be able to do different, it should be able to do lots of different stuff. Like every pixel can be a different color. It's just how they're going to do it, I guess. They're not like WS2812s or something. They're different. So, interesting. Bit of soldering. 512 LEDs, and then that's not counting the components. So what this says to start with is the LEDs. Should I start with the LEDs? Likely uses shift resistors to address them all. Oh, man. Matrix addressing. It's pretty cool stuff. All right. Okay, I'm definitely going to need some glasses for this. All right. I can't put this on the wrong side, right? Okay, so it does have a little plus. So if you look at this, I don't know if it's going to focus very well. It's going to focus on my fingers and not on there. But you can actually see if I can get something else to point at it with. You can see that hole there has a bit more of a stripe to it. Okay, so looking at the instructions, that stripe corresponds to the plus on the LED. And if we grab the LEDs, whole bag 512. I hope wouldn't that suck if there was like 511? you get all the way done, you're like, 1 LED short? What? All right, and it looks like the way they've show it on there, it's got red and then plus and then GMB. Okay, so it should go, and there's got a little spot where it's supposed to stop, I guess. I'm not going to do 500 of these tonight, though. So we'll do 1 of these, and then we'll move on to some of the other components. Or at least we'll move on to number 2 over there. Golly, I can't get this in there. Did anybody else get snow today? We got snow finally for the first time. I guess, according to the news, it was like the first time since March that we've had real snow. It's crazy. Okay. Put that guy on there real good like that. Poke it through there. I'm going to poke a bunch of these through yesterday. I was reading that. 2-pin LEDs. Dawson will be an expert solderer by the time you finish that. I wish Dawson would. I wish I could get him to do it. You fell down the stairs this morning. Who did? You did? Blade, you fell down the stairs? Dude, you're too young for that. Did you break a hip? No, seriously though, that's scary stuff, man. Don't go falling down the stairs. What were you doing? Just slipped? Wearing socks or something, or missed a step? I've certainly done that. Just like at the bottom, fortunately, though. I kind of caught myself, but it still sucks. If you don't catch yourself, I can't imagine. Twice? What? Oh, no. Folks in Oregon get ice, not snow. Here, let's kind of bring this in so you guys can see. I'm just kind of focusing on this while I do this. Get my fat fingers in the way. How long do you guys estimate that a kit like this should take to build? Look at that. Look at the product link for me, dudes, and see if it says anywhere on there what they think. Do they give you like, oh, this should take you, X number of hours to build? Because I would be very curious. What am I drinking? You know what I'm drinking. But you weren't talking to me. That's okay. Oh, no, you fell down those stairs, like outside stairs. Oh, dude. Dude. All right, well, the longest pin here, this is important. The longest leg on these LEDs, and forgive me for the focus. Actually, I think I can probably fix that. Give me a second. When are you putting your patients to sleep? Do you distract them with an RGB light show? If they would let me, I would. Hospitals have like all these rules and stuff. Ugh. Oh, where'd it go? Properties, there it is. Properties, configure video. Camera, let's do the focus. Sorry about my fingernails. All right, that's a little more focused on what we're looking at, right? When I'm holding it in my hands there. Okay. Seems to do better if we don't autofocus it. So, test if each of the LEDs works. Oh my gosh. That's a, okay. Let me get them in and then we'll see. Gosh. So you're saying test them before you solder them, huh? Oh my gosh. 512. What were some estimates? What did you guys guess on hours? I bet you this would take you, I bet it would take you 40 hours to put this thing together. Guy on your Facebook page that did electric controlled LED ugly sweater. Nice. Nice. I want so what I want to do with this more than anything, with this LED cube, is I want to make the Eye of Sauron. So up there in Aidendale, Hobbitville, there is a big old an old sugar mill. And the old sugar mill has a really tall smokestack. And every time I go by it, I just think that thing would look so cool, like painted black with a big LED cube on top, making the lights, you know. Make sure you put them in the right way around. I'm pretty sure, but I will check them all before I solder them. Because this longest one, the longest one here, goes with the stripe. There's a little stripe there. So that's all I'm looking at. So the longest one goes in the stripe. So hopefully that's doing it. I'm kind of excited to do this, by the way. I've been looking at this thing. When I got it, I put it out on my desk, and I've wanted so bad to take some time and play with it. And I'm like, no, I can't. I have more important things to do. Must do responsible things. And then here I am. So thank you for giving me the excuse. All right, there we go. Okay. Whew. All right, 8 down, 504 to go. When's the 2525 cube with WS2812s coming? I would love it, Gary. I would love to make a cube. I've thought about, making a cube out of pixels. The trick would be we need some software that would run a cube. Does WLED run a cube? What would be some software? Like these guys have something that, I don't know if they wrote it or if it's, I don't know. I've not gotten into LED cubes before, but they're flipping amazing. So I am going to be in the LED cubes now. Maybe eventually. I might be done by Easter. Test the module after you solder it. Yep. That's a good idea. Yeah, I think once I get this whole thing all together and soldered, then I can just test it. It should be easy enough. Put a little bit of voltage on them and see what they do. Make sure they all turn the right colors. So you got to watch out when you're getting these cube kits, because there are some. This one was like $140, and there are some that are like, oh, they're real cheap. But what they do, I think, from what I could gather, is they don't really do full colors. Like it's not like every LED does full colors. It's like, that each LED is a color and that's it. That's all you get. It's going to stay that color the whole time. It's just whether it's going to be on or off. Does WLED run animations for a matrix? Sean, if you watched the stream we did the other day, we did talk about the WLED fork, the audio reactive LED fork, WLED fork that does have effects for matrices. And then there's also a software called Jinx, and I think it's JYNX, or is it JINX? I can't remember, but it's called Jinx. and it is software that you run on your PC, and you can do you can control matrix with it, and I believe it does it through E131 as like Xlights does. So I haven't gotten to play with that in a while. I did play with it at one point in the past and liked it, but I think at the time I was still struggling with the controllers that I was using in E131. We certainly didn't have Ethernet boards. We didn't have ESP32s, and so when I tried it, I was struggling a little bit to get it to stay connected. But in fact, I think it might have been a 12 stream of Christmas thing from like 2 years ago, maybe. Okay, I got him. Let's make sure that. Yep. Yep. Oh yeah. Yep. Definitely. Yep. Okay. So I want to push them down all the way till they get the fat part of the LED on there. I guess I could do it this way. Turn them upside down now and push on them. Because there's like a widening in the pin. Pin? Is it a pin or a pen? It's not a pen. Pen is what you write with. It's a pin. The DrZzs stream I saw that on. Oh yeah, that's right. It's been done with strips, but I don't remember what software hardware combo was used. Can someone link to this LED cube? Nix, it should be in the description. It really should be in the video description. I'm pretty sure I put it there. In fact, I know I put it there. Well, maybe it didn't show up. I can't say. All right, now tis time to break out a soldering station. I love my little TS100. We talked about the TS100 when we were doing the Nerd Dad Christmas list. Rob, what's on your Nerd Dad Christmas list? Oh, I got the Oculus Quest 2, by the way, Rob. I actually use it. I don't use the Rift, but the Oculus Quest 2, in fact, I'm trying to carve out some time tonight. I don't think I will, but I'd love to. No, I probably will. If nothing else, I've been like doing meditation on it before I go to bed. That's actually kind of cool. Okay. All right. Soldering iron. Where am I soldering? This is my TS100. It says DrZzs. I love that. Favorite part. Okay, that'll heat up in a minute here. My solder's usually right there. Ruh-roh. Gotta find some solder. Do those modules plug into the PC? Yes, they do. Yes, they do, Kiribi. Yeah, that's the point, is that you solder up a bunch of these. And then you put pins on the bottom down here. Put these things on there. And then you put these on the PCB. And so these modules just plug in. Boop, 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 boop. Should be pretty cute. Okay, we're having a bit of a crisis currently because I got a new thing of solder. Me and Dawson were working on the little go-kart, and I think I took the solder outside. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Make an announcement.
What's the announcement?
Hey, Dawson, buddy, can you come to my office? I need some help.
Announcing.
I'm out here playing with lasers. Oh, me and you should hang out. I can come bring you some. Can you, Taylor? You got some solder close by? Where are you at? Are you in Highland? Somewhere close? Dang, that's a real bummer. Hopefully he knows where it is, or he's gonna have to go outside and look for it. It's probably, if it's outside, it's covered in snow. Hey, buddy, remember when we were soldering outside? Yes. I think we left the solder out there. Have you seen the solder? I can't find the solder. I've got my soldering iron. I've got this little plate here, but I can't find the solder. Solder stuff? Yeah, the actual spool of it. Something you need to go look for it if it's outside. I think it might be outside.
Is there no solder in the freezer?
It's got to be outside, or downstairs. You can ask Mom if she saw it downstairs. Did you go see if maybe Mom saw it downstairs? Maybe when we brought that stuff in, we didn't bring it in. Okay, Dawson's on the hunt. What are we making? For what purpose? We are making this, an LED cube. And the only reason we're making it is because it's awesome. That's a bum diddly yum. Well, we may have to just kind of put some pieces in the right places, and then I'll have to solder them together. So maybe we'll do that for now. Let's keep on moving here. Isn't that thing cool? I can't wait to make one of those. Breadboard is a soldering jig. It works actually quite well. When you're soldering the ESP32s, and I could just put them right in there and put it on there and solder. I wish my wife knew what solder was. I'm not sure she does. Mine probably, she knows what it is. Okay, well, I'm going to unplug my soldering iron then for a minute because we are kind of on pause as far as that goes. I'm very curious about some of these other components. And one of the things I really like about this kit is that it seems to all be through hole, right? It's really made to be built by hand. So all of these components are through hole components. So that's great, right? That's really cool. I think we should try and put together some of these components. Well, let's look at number 2. Let's look at instruction page number 2, okay? Because somebody said I should probably follow the instructions. I don't want to disappoint them. Okay, so the other part of the instructions is you just put number 2 is you take one of these. Did you find it? Oh, it was outside, and it's probably soaking wet. Oh, my gosh. That is snow on top. I bought a whole roll of brand new solder, though. I have a whole new roll of it. Well, anyways, we're going to keep moving for a minute because that's going to probably need to dry. And she has to peel off splashes of it off the hardwood floor. I peel off flashes on my desk. I came here from Mark Sutton recommended streamers. He's a legend. My son has autism and loves tinkering with things, so I'm trying to learn so I can understand at least some of it. Mark Sutton does streaming? What? You just mean Mark loves tinkering. I love Mark. Mark is amazing. All of the days you picked to solder outside. I guess you could pick the day before it snowed. Yeah, Taylor, we soldered. It's been a few days. It's been quite a few days that we soldered out there. And I swear, I have this memory in my head of taking, because I had both solder spools, this one that's almost empty, and then the brand new one, were both on my little station. And I remember thinking, okay, I'm going to take this soldering iron, and I grabbed a power supply. I left the jig here, but I took off the solder spools, and I took just this one outside, and I set the other one down. Poof. Was in his recommended. Oh, that's fantastic. Well, Mark's a great dude. He was making toys for Christmas kids with disabilities. Oh, that's fantastic. What a stud. I'm not surprised. Not surprised. Mark is a stud. All right. So the next thing to do would be, so the opposite side of the LEDs is where this thing goes. Oops, you can't see that. All right. So the pins you solder on the same side, according to that picture up there. All right. So the front would look like that, and the back will look like that. Okay. So there's that. I'm going to put that over here. Gotta be careful I don't lose anything. Now this thing does have this like whole brain in here. And I can't, does it have a remote or something? It's got this thing that looks like an RF. Gotta be careful not to lose stuff. But it's got this, which looks like it's got some kind of an antenna on it, right? I mean, that's typically, I look at that and I think it's an RF antenna. The unorganized tinkerer. It's the way our brains are too, right? Okay, so this is the USB TTL. So this is how we're going to communicate with our computer. Part of it. This is a whole bunch of little, that's nice that they did all that. So all of the stuff that's surface mount and soldered is already done for you. So that's nice. And then it just has these. So we'll just have to put some headers in and we'll be able to just pop that guy on there. Okay, beautiful. Thank you. Very nice, very nice. This is the bag that has me a little more worried. I'm live on both. Yes, I am live on both, actually. Okay, so let's see what we got here. This seems to be just a USB cable, so thank you, that's fine. Got a few resistors here. Hopefully they're all the same. Hopefully they're all the same. I just kind of want to look through this and see what's here. Some of it's not scary. I'm not scared of these. Like these are just time. That's no big deal. I can do those. Those are just time. Capacitors, that's fine. Just make sure you put them on the right direction. Somebody subscribed. Panda boy, thank you, sir. Do you like unicorns or planes? So unicorns or planes. I said that last time and I didn't wait for an answer. Crystal, oh, thank you very much. Text blue sky. Transmit blue sky. I don't understand your Restream bot. What is it trying to say? To go to YouTube channel? Oh. I see. Okay, let's do unicorns. How about that? What is going on? Oh, is this like a subscribe? Is like everybody resubscribing? Is this a Twitch resubscribe thing? Thanks, guys. Holy cow. It's my favorite part. And then because we had so many subscribes, we'll do the plane too. Ba-na-na, bum, 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 bum. Whoa, it does the macro SD cards. Gonna need an adapter for that. It does macro SD cards. So the SD card reader goes somewhere. There's a USB thing. See, since all these are surface mount, this won't be bad. We've got a handful of resistors here, which, let's see, get them oriented the same way, and we'll look at the colors, and I would expect that they're all the same, whatever they are. Okay, who can look at that and tell me what the value is? Come on. Come on, ready, go. Who can tell me what the value is? Go. Okay, this isn't too bad. A couple of buttons. A couple buttons are stuck together, and then... Oh, there is one surface mount component there. Okay, well, I can handle that. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Okay, well, now that we've got different train, I don't have Frank's train. I do not have Frank's train. This is the only other one that I have. Are they 1.1K? 10K. Give me my 18-wheeler. Okay. It looks like it is. No, it looks like it's actually a gold, then red, then black, then dark brown. That's what it looks like. Or it might be orange. It might be gold, orange, black, brown. That's what it looks like. Gold, orange, black, brown. It's 10,000. Oh, and because we keep getting more subscribers, so Blade gets his train. I'm just having fun here. Where's that train, Blade? Where's that train? Where's that train? Where's the train? It's on the front page. Where's the front page? There it is. There's the train. Gold is tolerance. Oh, so gold is the tolerance. Okay, good. And then it looks like orange, black, brown, or red, black, brown. Well, the good news is they're all the same, so that's fine. All right, now I'm going to put these back in here. Let's look at, well, I can leave them out. I kind of want to, those are the parts I really want to work on. So let's go back to this instruction page. Number 2, number 3. Okay. Oh, they jump right in here and just tell you. They want you to do all this stuff. All right. Let's clear the path here. Let's get the soldering iron back out. We do at least have a little bit of solder. Is it okay with everybody if I say solder? Let's see. How am I going to do this? Okay. Put that back in for a minute. All right. So this we decided was the front. So this is the behind. Oh, you know what? It looks like the SD card slot is a surface mount as well. Okay. Well, let's just keep on. Let's just start from the left and move over. Should we do that? Start from the left and move to the right. That way I'm not on. Oh, you guys want some perspective? I am very proud of every single one of you that was able to even give me a guess on that. All right, so first thing we got here, this is going to be the power thingy, power McThingy. All right, let's solder on the power McThingy. There's only one way it can go. You can't really mess it up. Crank up the soldering iron. Dry out the solder. Can you see it there? Yeah, you can. So how close do you want to be? You tell me, is that too close? What happens with wet solder? Anything? Does it just go a little more sparky? All right, well, here we go. Soldering. This will probably be a fair bit of current, so I am going to kind of load up on the solder on this. Okay. What do you think? Too late. Straighten it out before you doing the second pin. Oh, I see what you're saying. It's on there like that now. Now it's going to be that way. Yeah, it's pointed a little north. Oh, is that what it? BBROYB? Oh my gosh. So that is making something tickle in the back of my brain, but not very much. Solder. Sod. Because isn't sod like something bad, like to call somebody a sod? I think it's bad, right? Okay, what's next? Next, we've got a capacitor here. We've got a 470 microfarad 16-volt capacitor. Let's look at these capacitors. I've got 3 of them here. This one's the 470 16-volt. Actually, I think they all are. Yep, that one is too. So I think they're all the same. 470 16 volts. So now what I'm going to do before I solder something on here, I'm going to put it on here, and then I'm going to look at the chat for a second and give you guys a second to stop me from doing dumb things. So how does that sound? Means like sad person. Oh, really? I was saying in my head that's not socially appropriate to remember the order. Oh, gosh. Okay. So minus is this side. That is the short side. That goes like that. Correct? Minus, which is opposite of the plus. Now, do you leave a little space or do you push it right down on the board? What do you guys... it's toxic. I got a window open. Thank you, Terry. I do have a window open. And I got a fan blowing. This whole fan... You guys never hear it because I got my mic like filtered, but I got this whole fan blowing. Dang it, it's not even... Oh my gosh, it's already 7? All right. I'm going to have to push off my meeting. I'm going to have to push it off to 7:30. Let me tell him. Oh my gosh, I have 28 text messages. What the heck? Okay, 7:30. There. Push it all the way down. That's what I would do. I would like it to be all the way down. I know it's bad for me. I know. Okay. There it is. This thing cools off when you set it down for too long. Soldering is just not that hard once you've done it enough. And I don't know that I'm like great at it. I know everybody's going to say, oh, if you clip it after you solder it, then you'll something. Sorry, I'm going to do it anyways. Okay. Done. Would you do that differently? Have a fan. I know it's bad, especially when the PVC starts to burn. I looked at the clock going 7, but it's 5. Oh. And he still does it. I know it's bad for me and I still do it. I'm a doctor. I'm the worst kind of patient. Okay, so those 4 resistors, we can do those 4 resistors there. Now, the resistors, there's no polarity, right? The resistors go here. There's no polarity. They didn't, yeah, good. Didn't align it after doing one pin again. It's a circle. It's perfectly aligned. See, that's perfect. What are you talking about? You know what? It's good though. It's good that Quindor has that kind of, he's that kind of guy, right? He's the guy we want designing the circuit boards because he's going to be precise. Like, I'm going to be like, yeah, breadboard jumper is good enough, Resistors do not have polarity. Okay, yeah, great. All right, let's push all these resistors through then. Oh, crap. I dropped it. Oh, here it is. Oh my gosh. This is a good time. I think we should do, we could do all the 12 streams of Christmas could just be me finishing this. I should pick a project like this. I do actually have a matrix that's a put together thing like this too, but it's not, unfortunately, it's not this. They're not all through holes. It's all surface mount. Ew. Ewy. And they're gone. No, this is a good kit, man. This is not a bad kit at all. I think somebody you need a lot of time because it's going to take a freaking year to solder it all together. But so far, they give you lots of space. Everything is marked really well. It's almost all through hole stuff, so it's pretty solder friendly. You're not going to have to really hurt yourself. Oh, look at that. I just managed to get them all lined up. Rolls a chair over it. I was afraid of that, Zach. Yeah, I was thinking about that. It really was. Oh, man. Now that capacitor is keeping me from having this thing go all the way up. I really want those. Oh, I guess I can just do it with the wires. We'll do it that way. That way they stay. Yeah, that's good. So so what do you want me to do, Quindor? You want me to do one side and then like straighten them out and then do the other side? Dang, I could do this all night. I seriously could. This would be a lot of fun. No, maybe I would get tired of it eventually, but I don't mind. This is fun. All right, here we go. Oops. I think when I first started, I mean, I soldered when I was younger, but a few years back, the first little soldering project I did as an adult, I did a little like Game Boy thing, and of course I didn't straighten them out. I did a little Game Boy thing with Jackson, our oldest, and I didn't realize at the time how forgiving it is. It's actually, now that I've done a lot more of it, it's pretty forgiving, really. It kind of goes where it's supposed to go. Soldering is so fun. See? Used to solder for a living. Really? Oh. I would bet that if I had to do it for a living, I'd probably hate it. Okay. Beautiful. Beauty, beauty, beauty. Beauty, beauty, beauty. Wintertime in Michigan, so I'll be doing more. I guess you're stuck inside, aren't you? So sorry. Okay, let's see. What else we got here? The key. The key, it says. Key and key. Key must be a switch. That must be what they're talking about. This is a key, huh? Yeah. Okay, these are those. This once again, if I don't line this up right, it's going to trigger Quindor, I think, a little bit. Zen moment, nice. All right, let's do it. I will really try and remember this time to just do one and then straighten it out. Okay, see that? I stopped. Now I'm going to look at it. Make sure it's pretty lined up. Yeah, looks pretty good. Yeah, looks dang perfect. Okay. Now that that's holding it there, I don't have to worry about resting it on something quite so much. It's not going anywhere. Whoop. The big key that I learned with the soldering is put the iron there, and you move the solder, not the iron. So you move this, and the iron just stays there to keep the peg hot. That's it. Okay, one key. Next for another key. Connector on the black boxes and airplanes. No kidding. Made it to the last one to at least one of the 12. Thank goodness, Fat Daddy. Thank goodness you're here. Welcome, welcome. All right, we are making. Ooh, this is bent. Oh goodness. Oh boy, I gotta be careful, don't break it. Okay. We are making an LED cube. This is an LED cube out of a kit that I bought with real money. Not even like Banggood money. I'm sure I could get one of these from Banggood. And actually, if I enjoy doing this, maybe I will get a Banggood kit just to see. We can compare kits. Okay, if I do one of these, and it seems to me like the front ones are probably the actual electrical contact, and the back ones are just for support. That's what it looks like to me. Or maybe the back ones are the ground. I don't know. Okay. Looks pretty straight. If I could do a YouTube channel where all I had to do was just solder stuff all day, I'd do that. Talk and solder. Talk and solder. Solder. Solder, solder, solder. I'd have to learn to say solder. Which is the right way to say it, because there is an L. It does have an L. I bought it with Patreon money. I did, actually. Yeah, I could totally say that. What kind of software does it run? Do you know? I don't know. They've got their Slatter. I don't know. They've got their app on this, on the website. So you could check it out. The link is in the description of the video. It's an AliExpress kit. I don't know what software it runs. My guess is there will be better software somewhere out there. But these are probably so unique in how they function that there's probably other software for this particular one. Oh, acrylic box. I didn't get an acrylic box. Oh. Oh. Kids make that sound. It drives me nuts. Okay. Hidden. All right, so what's next? We did the key. I'm not going to do the SD jack, and I'm not going to do the ASM because those are both surface mount. So let's do the 4-pin jack. Would you call that a JST? What would you call that? Anyone have the end part of an LED strip just go wild? Won't go solid. Maybe connection, not sure. Node MCU. Which end, Bob? Which end of it? Is it the far end, like or the close end? The end where it's UART. Really? Oh, yeah, that is. I'm like, where's my soldering? The Talking Internet Show. That's me. The Talking Internet Show. Okay, I'm going to do it Quindor's way. I'm going to solder one. And then I'm going to straighten it out. Okay, let's double check. Make sure we're nice and straight. Yeah, okay. Straight enough anyways. This is a good kit. This is a nice kit. They do make a nice kit, I gotta say. Because it's not... Like, I don't feel like I'm trying to solder things that aren't really fitting together well, or like it's in super tight spaces. Like it's all pretty well done. Okay, that looks good. Next, all right, let's go up and do the USB jack. USB. Right here. Okay, that actually fits in there nice and tight. For a giant electronics company. Hated soldering small pieces on planes. Do you have this? Man, you guys got those solder pieces on planes? Lucky. I wouldn't like that if I don't know. Yeah. I like that I'm very, very, very grateful that I have things that I do that I enjoy that I don't have to worry about doing for money. Like I certainly try and take advantage of YouTube and whatever to earn some money during the time I'm already going to spend doing stuff. What are those other two holes for? Behind the USB jack. It doesn't look like anything's going in those. Those must just be poke throughs where it's just changing sides. It's just going from one side of the board to the other. All right. And these pins here, again, these are just the ground outside kind of thing. So, but they do also give it some structures. We want that to be good. Okay. Get that a little bit. That a little bit. Just a dab will do ya. Okay. Bien. Okay. Bingo. Lots of heat needed for those ground plane leads. Okay. Can't tell you which one. Oh. Oh, I see. That's what you did. I got you. I soldered in a super clean room wearing all the gear. Ugh. White suit, finger cots, booties, and a hood. Big vacuum screen 2 feet away from me. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I like just soldering in my little man cave here with the window open. All right, we got another capacitor. We do another capacitor up here. We got negative side goes with the white. Stick that guy in there. So this one I'll do. So I'll do the Quindor method, and I will. Well, I think I could just pull it tight, basically. Yeah, that's tight. That'll do. That'll do. That'll do. Blade, my hope is to still be able to stream from the Hobbit house tomorrow morning, and do like the walkthrough, but also do like all the solar and stuff. Go through that whole solar room. That's my goal. To do that and to make it to the time, because I thought I was going to spend the night up there tonight, but to make it and keep it on the same time as regular. Oh my gosh, 105 degrees in the underbelly of a C-130 in Kuwait. Ugh. Best part was leak checking the work, helium and liquid nitrogen. Wow. Jeez. Did you get to blow anything up? But I may have to, if I make it on time. If there's traffic, I'll be a little bit late. All right. Gosh. Okay. Well, we're down to the, oh, there's another capacitor over here we missed. But this capacitor is not showing up on this kit. If you look at these instructions, they don't show that capacitor, but clearly I've got a capacitor. There's a hole for a capacitor here, so we're going to put that capacitor on there. All right. Unless that's like part of the next step or something, which I cannot imagine it really is. So you guys are all expert solderers. I am like a total hobby solderer. Like I didn't really do this. ¿Cómo sabe español yo? Vivía 2 años en México, en Monterrey, como misionero. Hace 20 algo años, 97 a 99. I used to speak it better. Now I know how to say, ha tenido cirugía antes. Tuviste problemas con la anestesia. Definitely not a professional solderer. Oh, okay, good. Me and you, William. Me and you. With all these other guys. Lots of finger cuts blowing up. Dry ice and a finger cut and tighten the knot. Oh my gosh. Okay. Welsters. What else we got? Okay, we've got a few of these little spots here. And according to this, 4-hole DIP. Well, one of them's 4 and one of them's 3. So look at that. This thing says 4-pin DIP hold jack. Guess who's playing Satisfactory? Oh, hey, I actually bought it. I bought it. I don't think did I install it? I think I bought it and was downloading it and then went to bed. So I got it. And then actually today I was so RGB man Mike's son was helping us unload today. Mike wasn't around, and he's helping us unload the PermaTrack. And so of course I was with my sons, and so they got talking about video games, and yeah, they both mentioned Satisfactory as well. Or at least he did, and then I did. Okay, so these Quindor, I'm definitely going to solder one and then straighten it out and solder the other one. Okay. Yeah, because that is wampus. It's got to be good. Crazy wampus. Okay, that's better. Good enough anyways. Good enough for airplane work. I actually have a lot of family that has worked in the airplane manufacturing industry in Southern California for years and years. Uncle, cousins, I guess he's a cousin-in-law, so my cousin's husband. But now they're moving. They're moving to some, I don't remember where, Tennessee or something, I think. Okay, we're going to solder one. And we're going to straighten it out. Especially if it's like way bent over. I don't know. Oh, you know what? This is going to fit. This is where that's where this goes. Yeah, that's where that goes. That's why. So you could put that in there and solder it just to make sure it's straight, but I just put it in there and make sure that it fits, and it does. You see that? That's this guy. It's the home for this little dude right here. Okay. And if you ever get, you're not sure about a joint or it doesn't look quite good, you just put the spinal cord with Tasmota. You are the man. Can I replace your spinal cord with Tasmota? Sure. I've heard 9 out of 10 programmers that play Satisfactory during the stream fall downstairs. Oh, man. Poor Blade. Poor Blade. All right, so now it's these, we got to put these big old DIP things in here now, right? Why are they called DIP? Why DIP? I don't understand that, DIP. I think what I'll do is I'll just do I'll do one, and then I'll flip it over and I'll do one, and then I'll go back and just like blow through them all, They're all the same size, right? Yeah, and there's two of these, so, or 2 rows, so they should be fairly stable once we get them in there. And I'm resting this on my solder table thing, so it's kind of pushing on that, but it's actually not pushing on it very well. Whoa, like that, it just fell out. So what do you guys use? You guys use like a little bit of tacky stuff or something? I know there is such a thing. I haven't used it really. DIP, dual inline package. Oh. What's up, Ryan? Been a while since I caught a live stream. Well, we are sure glad you're here tonight. We are building an LED cube, RGB LED cube, which is going to be so sweet. Hopefully it'll work. Yeah, but mucho importante, I think, that we straighten this up. Probably straighten it up and then do one more, right? Should I do one more? I think I should do 2 on these. I'll do 2, like 1 at each end, while I've got it like pressed all the way through. Because I don't want to bore you guys with just soldering 500 of the same thing. Anyways, I put off my meeting till 7:30, and now it's 7:15, so we still got a little time. Oops, sorry about that. We'll get most of this done. And then I can come back and do all the boring stuff. Still streaming. Only for about 10 more minutes. What's up? Just want to hang out? Come hang out. I can't get that one to go in there. I have to do something a little bit different on this one. I guess I could put a little piece of tape. I just don't know if tape's going to quite do it. Oh, I guess I could do this. At least for this one. Yeah, that works. No, not really. And that's off the screen so much because it's in the middle. Tape. Time for some tape. Any updates on the bug? Hey, Ryan. Oh, I walk by that thing every day. I look at it. Even today I looked at it and said, I want to drive that thing so bad. But the update on the bug is just I have not fixed the brakes. The back brakes kind of locked up on me, and I have not taken off the wheels and hammered on them to get them to break loose yet. So that's what it's waiting on right now, is for me to do that, and then because then I can put the new battery in, and I can and then give it a test drive. Okay, so this one I think is okay. So we're gonna do one of these pins on this end. Somebody's calling me. Oh boy. I better dang it. I gotta get this. Hey Cody, what's up?
Hey, how's it going?
Great.
Quick question.
Yeah.
So I got the wallpaper area all prepped and ready to go.
Okay.
I just grouted the fireplace, and I'm gonna rearrange the control unit right now.
Okay.
And stain it, and then that's done.
Okay.
The wallpaper, is that something I can do tomorrow after work, or would you really like it done tonight?
I would rather it not get done right now, because we've got a bunch of kids coming up this weekend, and they would potentially put a hurt on it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So if you've got it all prepped up, and then we'll be up there tomorrow with like 12 people. So after work tomorrow would be a bad time anyways, but I'd just assume you just waited until next week and finish it up.
Okay. Sounds good.
So,
I will, the fireplace,
what's that?
I might be able to rearrange on the vent on the fireplace. I might be able to rearrange it.
Okay.
The way we had it, it kept overheating.
Oh, okay.
So I took the tape off and I had it running, and it works good that way. But so I'm gonna try cutting that panel underneath, just two like a little square, so that it's able to force the air out of that top chamber.
Okay.
And then if not, I'll just hit the heater bypass switch
Okay.
for now until we come up with some other solution.
Okay.
I was thinking if we had like a low voltage fan inside the box, or even cut the top of the firebox open, where it's going into the like the wood structure.
Okay.
And it kind of vents out, and if it was able to vent out underneath the mantle, that would work even better.
Yeah.
So
We'll have to look at it and see, but I'm sure we'll find something. Is the power? Everything's okay as far as power up there? Did you start the generator, or are you just not using it?
I have the generator running because I haven't heard the generator kick on while I'm here.
Yeah, it's not set up to do it automatically yet, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. I thought it was. So, like, I noticed my compressor was running, and it like kept logging out. Like, oh shit, or oh shoot. And so I ran up the hill and I turned the generator on, thinking it would have turned on. So
No, that's okay. It's so like half finished up there. You know, I was hoping to get to work on it yesterday and tomorrow, or today and tomorrow, but I'll have to try and get something done this weekend. But we're getting there. So just, yeah, if you're going to run anything big, just run the generator, and then when you're done, just turn it off.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good. And did I get Janice's birthday?
Next weekend. It's the 18th. Yeah.
18th. Mine's on the 12th, so I'll be gone this weekend. So
Oh,
this party comes at the great time.
sweet. Yeah, take the weekend off and go have a good time.
I'm gonna go relax.
Okay, do that too. That's great.
All right.
Okay.
All right. You have a good weekend.
Thanks. You too, Cody. Bye. Thanks for your help. Bye. So that was Cody. Cody does a lot of work for us at the Hobbit House, and he's working on a few things for us right now. We have a big wallpaper, a whole wall that is the map of Middle Earth. It's like 15 feet by 7 feet map of Middle Earth. And Janice is like, I want to get that up. I want to get it up. This is more fun if others participate. Anyways, I'd rather we didn't get that up and didn't have it get torn while we have all these kids up there this week. So Just about to ask you figured out how to mount the battery. So what I've done so far for the battery is I took I had just a piece of steel. I don't even know where it came from, an old swing set or something. And I bent it on the vise and welded a couple of other supports onto it. And then, I put it where the gas tank goes. And that's where the battery that I have is going to go for now. I think I'm going to make it bigger. We're suggesting the worst way to hold a component. Masking tape would suck. Yep. Hot glue. What? Hot glue is amazing. Okay, let's see. So that's all for this. I mean, it's telling me to put all of these 14-pin DIP things on there. Let's look at these couple of other steps because I think I put on like most of those things. I could do the surface mount ones, but and then with 4, yeah, it just tells you to plug that thing in there. Okay, actually, maybe I'll do that just so I don't lose it. So step 4 is just plug this thing in here. I can't see without my glasses. You guys, those of you that use glasses that maybe, and I don't know if this is your experience if you've always worn glasses. I did not have to wear glasses until recently. And now that I do have to wear glasses, once I wear them for a bit to like see some things, and then I turn them, and then I stop doing it, I need them. Like it makes it so I can't see without it. Why is what so expensive, Home Ace? Why is it so expensive? What is? Everything? Okay. All right. There's that. So the only other things, I've got these couple of little surface mount components, which I'm not feeling brave enough to play with right now. So that's 5. So 6 then is going to be a video of putting it together probably. Oh, power, make sure that works. Put that on there. And make sure that power's on. Power. Okay, great. Now that's it. Okay, so check the power. This is number 6. Number 7 is start plugging in all of these. Oops, you guys aren't seeing that. Sorry. Kids that never stop wearing them. Oh, the LED thingy. Why is it so expensive? So some of them don't do like you look at a cheap one like this, it may only be one color. Like this. Even this one, $80, but it probably only does like it does these multiple colors, but you can't have like part of it be one color and part of it be another color and part of it be another color. Like these really cheap ones, like here's one, like this one says multicolor, and they make it look like this. This one is actually going to be programmable so it can do crazy stuff. This one probably isn't. This one most likely is going to just be, it's going to be that color and that's it. I don't know, but I'm guessing. And it's just going to maybe come on and go off at that color. Can't tell. Yeah, see, so they've got red, blue, and green. And that's it. So you got what you got. And those LEDs are always that color. Now, some of them can turn off and turn on, but that layer is always that color. It's not going to change. The difference is this expensive one, the one that I bought, it's got multicolor LEDs, so you can have it be anything, right? So pretty sweet. When I get it done, we'll do just like this guy. We'll hook it up to the computer. We'll play around with it, and we'll get it to do some fun stuff. I can't wait. Okay, I think we're done for the night. What do you guys think? I need to solder on those couple of things there. I'll do that when nobody's looking. I gotta find my hot air gun. I lost my hot air gun. $140 is kind of a lot, but the reason I bought it, and maybe I did one of those things where you figure, oh, it's more expensive, so it's got to be good. So that's what I did. DIY HVAC thermostat recommendations. Arun, this is what I do. You get a temperature sensor of whatever kind you like. I use the Zigbee, Xiaomi temperature sensors for the most part. I've got a few other brands, but mostly they're Zigbee battery operated temperature sensors all over the house. Okay. Then you just break into your HVAC unit, whether that's your air conditioner or your furnace or whatever. For us, it's the air conditioner and the radiant heat. And I even have that whole house fan, like an attic fan that just sucks air through the house. Big fan. And then you just do the logic in Home Assistant. So you break into your air conditioning and your heating, and you put in relays. So you just mimic the old thermostat. With the old thermostat, there's going to be 2 wires that when you touch them together, it turns on. When you take them apart, it turns off. So you find those 2 wires, you put those in a relay, and you just touch them together. You activate the relay, deactivate the relay, activate the relay, deactivate the relay. And I did that with a D1 Mini and a D1 Mini and ESP Home, and then it's all programmed through Home Assistant. My whole house, all of the temperature regulation in my house is done that way. I do have a couple of temp battery sensors that have gone out, but this is my main Home Assistant page. I don't do too much right now with it, but this is my temperature control page, and that's how it works. So, and then there's a little bit of Node Red in there, whatever. So, anyways, okay, 88,000 nuts. All right, guys, I think that's all for now. Let's see if we can call up the monkeys. I don't know if this is working because last time it didn't work. Hacks probably needs to update. No. Maybe this needs to update. Yeah, Home Assistant Core needs an update. We'll update it. Okay. Anyways, I can't get them to come up, so let's do this. Make an announcement.
What's the announcement?
It's time for sign off, kids. Come on up.
Announcing. It's time to sign off, kids. Come on up.
You're not cool until you have dead sensors. I am so cool. Does it count if I have like a whole bunch of sensors in my bin that I never use? Do those count as dead sensors? Hello, babies. Oh my gosh, you okay?
Yeah.
Just excited? Oh, I love you.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right, so it's time for sign off. We've done Santa Claus sign off. I've done a sign off by myself without you one time. Yeah, because I was by myself. Hey, Tyson's here. What's going on, dude? Come be a part of sign off with us. And we did Mrs. Claus. So what should we do now? Should we do Rudolph or something silly like that? Should we do Rudolph? Oh, it smells good. You made something good. All right. I think
Zachy's head is cut off.
always is. Zachary doesn't have a head.
Yep.
Dead, unused, lost, misplaced. Those all count? Excellent. Okay, let's do it. We're going to do it like Rudolph, so I suppose that means we need to pretend like we've got a nose like this. Ready? And always, take my one in, until that time, on you. Whatever. You get craziness around here. Okay, hey, thanks, guys. This is fun. I'm excited. So thanks for giving me a reason to get started on this. And the plan will be tomorrow we will do Hobbit House stream again, and we'll do power and stuff. If I get up on time and get up there, it'll be at 10. At worst case, it might be a little bit later. So if I'm 10:30 or 11 o'clock, forgive me. All right. Have a good one, guys. Is there a update yet? Anyone know? There will be, Ryan, and there's a conference on Saturday, so tune in. There's a Home Assistant conference on Saturday. So thanks, guys. Adios.